to ISP Power Moves, brought to you by the International Scholars Program.
You schedule a meeting and you are guided on how to do it. And then there are some videos that you are given on how to fill the DS-160, which is a very, very important document that you fill before you go to the embassy. Because when you go to the embassy, they rely on that DS-160 to check your information on where you are going, the source of funds, and anything about you. They check from the DS-160. So DS-160 is a very important document, and I got enough guidance from the program on how to fill it. And once I fill it, they again reviewed it. Within a day, it was reviewed and I submitted. So once I submitted that, now it's to check the visa dates through the portal, and I got a date. And from there, now the program has once it's 3 weeks to the visa interview, you have the materials, the transcripts of the people who have been to the embassy. You go through them, you listen to how they were asked questions and how they answered those questions. And the videos are there. There is a video made by Bob of around 2 hours. So nilipitia with a pen and paper, I highlighted all those things. And there's another issue of the Q&A meeting, which is normally happens on Fridays. I used to attend those Q&As, all of them, every Friday. And by good luck, there was a lot of information about visas during that time. There are times that Bob used to come through in those meetings and speak so much passionately on how students, on how you should go to the visa. You should be confident. Usiende hapo ukianguka ama ukitetemeka. And you should be well versed with the information about you, your background of academic background, and the school that you are going, which course you are going to do, and all that. So I prepared myself with that, and I went through all those videos that were prepared, that were put in the portal, and finally I did the mock. I did the mock with Wilfred, and I did that mock on 22nd. It was on a Monday. My interview was on 24th. Yeah, to be honest, somehow I got anxious that day, Tuesday evening, because now I was like, this day has come. So I got very anxious that night, and I didn't sleep that night. I never slept. I don't know why, but I didn't have sleep for some reason. I could spend a lot of time in the phone and all that, but I felt like I'm ready. I felt confidently, I felt I'm ready to take any question from the viewer. There's a time I felt like the way I'm answering questions is not good. So I took my phone and nikifika kazi, narundi kwa gari, naweka simu hapo, then I start recording myself. I switch the roles, the viewer, then the interviewee. I asked myself, why are you going to the US? And then I say, I'm going to the US to study a master's program in supply chain management because of this and this. Then it's like 6 minutes a video. Then I would listen to that video again. I'll listen to whether I'm putting those filler ones and all that. Then I could come again after lunch. Then after, in the evening, before I go back to the house, I would record another video. So at the end of the day, I had like 15 videos in my phone that I had recorded doing the interview myself. And the one thing I didn't want to, I had promised myself that I'm not going to say. I promise I'm not going to mention the word pardon. Because I had previously, there are some students who went there and they couldn't hear well, so they kept asking, pardon, and somebody got denied. So I didn't want to use that one. That term, I never wanted to use that term. So this question, I didn't hear it well, but I heard the word year. So I told myself this cannot be the year of birth, definitely. It has to be the year of graduation. And I said I graduated in 2017 from Egerton University with a bachelor's degree in education, second upper with a GPA of 3.37. And now, the interview progressed. So that question was very critical because I didn't want to say the word pardon. And I think I took a real chance there, avoiding that word pardon. Yeah, then from there is the course that I'm going to study. I gave her the course that I'm going to study, the supply chain. Then she was typing when she was asking that question. Immediately I answered, she stopped typing and she looked at me. Then she asked me, this course that you're going to study, how many credit hours does it have? When she asked that question, aliachana na mambo ya kompyuta kabisa. Akakuja sasa kwangu. And she looked at me without even blinking. And nikajua sasa ni hapa because we were advised during the visa preparation that you have to maintain the eye contact. So nikajua this is now the eye contact that I was practicing. So mimi nikaweka macho hapo, nikamwambia the course asked 30 credit hours. I'm going to do 12 in the first semester, another 12 in the second semester, and in the third semester I'm going to do 6 credit hours. Then towards the end, I have a project that I'm going to do. And when I mentioned the project, alikuwa ameenda kutype tena, akaachana na kutype. She was like, which project is this? Then I told her is trying to assess the impact of the AI, that is the artificial intelligence, on the supply chain. And she was like, okay. And when I hand that okay, kidogo, nika cool kidogo. Then the next question was, have you paid the service fee? So when I hand that question of service fee, I felt like, hii imeenda. So nikajibu, nikamwambia I've not paid the service fee, but I'm going to do it immediately I'm done with this interview. And she was like, place your right hand on the scanner. When I had the right hand on the scanner, I was like, this is it. So the yellow slips zilikuwa zimewekwa huko juu kidogo. So akalini akachukua yellow slip akamark mahali nitalipa. Alianza kuniambia have a good day. Hiyo nilisikia nikiwa nimepiga steps kidogo. Once I got the yellow slip nilianza kutembea. Yeah, because when you're given the yellow, you're told why you have been given the yellow. Ideally, yellow is a denial. But there are things you're told to do what? To do. Once you do that, they give you the what? The visa. So according to me, there was no reason to worry about the yellow because clearly it is a service fee that I had not paid. And I had an option of paying before I went there. So I decided not to pay before I went there. So I didn't have any concern.
Thank you for watching ISP Power Moves. The International Scholars Program is here to turn your study abroad dreams into reality, no matter the challenges. Explore our programs at www.internationalscholarsprogram.com and join us next time for more strategies, expert tools, and inspiring stories to fuel your journey abroad as a thriving international student. The International Scholars Program, empowering dreams.